Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dice Masters with James and Zach. I'm Zach.
And I'm James. Hello.
Hello. We're back. We have made some new modern teams. Well, I've used some of the new stuff. James has stubbornly clung to the past.
I couldn't do it.
Although at least he is making a new team out of the old stuff. Um, we'll go with this. I really wanted to try Attune. I know that people have thought about it, and I believe so you always have to say it better than me. Laurier.
Laurier.
There it is. Wrote a good article on DM North about an Attune team similar. I wanted to try it out. So I'm not using the Super Yanti because I don't hate myself. And so I'm using the common Yanti, which is in this team just about as good. It's actually kind of gross. There's the rare pseudo dragon to get more attune damage. I'm also bringing other attuners, Zondala and Wasp, because maybe Yanti gets blanked or something. Wasp is the new one that gets +1/+1 anytime an attune triggers, and so that can happen very quickly. And then over here, I thought about bringing Shriek and some other stuff, and I thought, hey, maybe instead I'll just bring the new Black Widow and force attack everything that I don't want to see on my opponent's side of the field. So we'll see if that works out. Also, a cheap character that I can field to give my other characters +1 attack, and so my unblockable Yantis might just get a little bit bigger. I've got the Avengers ID card, which helps Wasp get bigger. It's a cheap action, and it will allow me to make Yanti into an Avenger, so I can also make her bigger right before she attacks unblockably, which I think would be pretty cool. I brought the Mjolnir just because almost everything over here is a bolt, and I figured it'd be nice to have a way of getting an extra energy here and there. And then Wonder Woman, because I don't want my own stuff to get force attacked, and I'm glad I brought it because James has got a few things I don't want to deal with. I really want to try this with Throne Brick. I think Throne Brick makes this incredibly strong because, assuming that you can roll it through Scarlet Witch, for example, anytime you use it, you just get to use it again next turn. And so when you're getting damage out of that, with Attune and unblockable characters out of that, it's just the fact that you get to cycle it is so good. And it's really cheap in the first place. And then I brought Under Surveillance because it's stealth ops. And I thought Wasp, the difference between her level 1 and level 2 stats is effectively nothing. And so why not make her unblockable? And then she gets all of her buffs for all the attunes triggering. And so maybe you got a couple of ways of sneaking in the last bit of your damage there if that can come up as well. And anyway, that's my team.
Lovely. I think on balance, I actually prefer your team to mine. But that's okay. I've got it's not really old school because it's still modern. But there's some stuff I didn't manage to play before new stuff came out, and I got sort of sidetracked by that. So this is something I've half played once, and I like it. It might be a little bit slow, but we will see. We've got Firefly, uncommon, the one that doesn't get played generally. When he's knocked out, he deals 2 damage to your opponent if you have any bolt energy in your reserve pool. And we've got Absorbing Man, uncommon, that would double that up. So that would be 4 damage for every Firefly that's knocked out. And we've got Polaris, that's the other bit of the combo. As she says, while she's active, when one of your character dice is KO'd, you may pay a shield. If you do, return it to the field zone at level 1. Yeah, so it's probably a little bit energy intensive, but Firefly has horrible fielding costs. So if I can get them back into the field with Polaris, so much the better, because I just have to pay a shield rather than potentially 2 energy to field him next turn, and probably not roll him. To support that, I'm going to need plenty of energy at the right time, which I'm sure I'll get. I've got Twinger Rare, which Zack kindly sent me from America, in fact, and Magic Missile to go with that, and that will double up. So this actually Lochier also mentioned on his patch team, the new patch with the Wolverine patch, that one. So I'll get to pull 2 dice every time that's KO'd by non-combat damage, or I get ramp, one or the other, or of course Zack will force attack it and it'll all go horribly wrong. And then we've got Scarlet Witch as a bit of meta control. I didn't put Switch on. Sorry, I didn't put Shriek on. But I do have the rare Blob and the Scarlet Witch and the Kate Bishop for some effort at control. And obviously Stone Golem is to knock out my Fireflies. And Misdirection seemed like I didn't know what to put on for my last basic action. It seemed like a good idea, but probably not so much against an Attune team. And that's it. We will see. We will see if it works.
All right.
So there you go.
As is tradition, action or energy?
Action, please, Zach.
And it is.
What do you know? Um, huh, huh. I'll go. I don't know what to do really. I think I will go second.
Okay.
So good luck.
Yeah.
You're
So
amazing.
rolling. Good luck to you, James.
Zack sounds pretty confident.
Well, I don't know. And Scarlet Witch has me worried, and the fact that you brought Kate Bishop as my Black Widow, which was my only real form of control, is not going to be super effective anymore. I think I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. I'm going to buy a throne brick.
Oh yeah, you got orange throw bricks. I don't think. Oh
Yeah.
no, as a matter of fact,
It's a brick, I figured.
that's very good. Yeah. Do you think about these things?
Yeah. The old green entrance with all the the old big entrance with all the green lanterns on it. Yeah, I always had to use green dice. If you didn't, you were probably a psychopath.
Yeah, let's not forget that you order all of your dice by total fielding cost.
No, I don't.
Did you not catch that?
I saw that.
I think you did. Right, where are we? Okay, I don't know what to do. There's so many things I could do.
I'm not even as organized as the people who play online all the time and organize their dice by level.
I'm actually going to buy, in a sort of sellout move, I'm going to buy your other 2 thrown bricks.
Yeah, I did that first. I was worried you were going to do that. I really wanted to buy Yanti, but I figured I'd get at least one. I guess I could have gotten one either way. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. All right, nothing I could have done about it. However, now, I'm tempted to just, yeah, we'll just buy Wonder Woman while we have the chance. Get her early, hopefully.
We got no resurrection stuff, have we?
No, I thought you were going to bring it.
Right.
I mean, you did say it was energy intensive. We'll see how it works.
Yeah, I did say that. What's the priority here? What would I do with that? I think we'll have. I'm going to have a. So I don't know, switch. Should I get switch or Basorbing? I quite like Basorbing. It's got a nice dice. Oh God!
Sounds like a
I've
good idea.
totally not switched the camera. Oh, there you go. Glad I remembered that. Sorry. I'll get a switch because she won't roll 3 times.
Let's hope I can convince you into absorbing man there. All right. Are you gonna attack with your one sidekick?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. All right. Refill in a bag with 9 dice. What is this like? Must be a casual game.
It's like 2015.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll keep it. We'll do that, and then I'll buy one of your misdirections. Except we're both using pivot.
Oh, I've got some handy if you want me to show you.
I gotta go grab dice. I will pass turn.
Okay. Did you just roll 2 sidekicks and Wonder Woman? Bloody typical. Oh, camera. I haven't done this for a while. You can see. Well,
yours are gonna be.
See if I can do it. Okay.
Whoa.
Boom. Right, that's that. Oh, I suppose I. Wait, what have you got? No energy. Ooh, nothing. All right. I'll have a Chewingo in.
All right.
Pass to you.
Okay, I've only got sidekicks in the bag, so that makes the draw pretty easy. All right, I'm going to reroll these two. So I'm going to turn one of these into a bolt. And I'm going to buy a pseudo dragon for 2 and a common Yanti for 2.
Lovely.
And hold on to that. Best turn.
What's the name of the guy who the designer of the game? Not Eric Lang, the other one.
Mike Elliott.
Yeah, was it him that replied to DM North's post about DM North's? Did I just say that? DM North's post about whether to have
Oh, yeah.
in transition top or bottom. It's nice
Yeah,
to
I
see
think
that he
so.
supports the correct way of doing it, but I feel like I can't contribute too much to the discussion because I've realised that I just make a bloody mess of it every time. So
I
I'm
mean,
not.
I have one, but my dice tower ends up covering it in all of the videos that we do. And so I just like that my prepper and my used pile are the same size and on opposite sides of
Yeah,
each
I
other.
actually quite like your approach, I have to say. But like on the bottom seems because the dice bag obviously that space is pretty useless otherwise.
Honestly, I'd never done it before when I designed this. I just like the look of it, and then I just got used to it. It doesn't take that long.
So tell me again, what does Throne Brick do?
So you deal a damage to a character die. If it
Uh-huh.
doesn't get KO'd from the 1 damage, you get to prep a die from your bag and prep Throne Break.
Wow, that's all right. Oh,
Yep.
all right, I'll keep that. That
Mhm.
sounds useful. It's nice that you put Wonder Woman in the field for me to do that with.
I mean, you could do it to your own Scarlet Witch.
That's true. Okay. What else do I buy? I've realised that I need to buy an enormous number of things. The list of things to buy doesn't seem so bad when you just consider your own win condition. But then, wait, I've done it again. Look.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you realise you have to buy some control as well, the list gets quite long.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do it to your Wonder Woman, it doesn't really matter. Then I get to put
Okay.
that there, and I get to pull a die.
Yep.
I'm just wondering how quickly you can go off. Look at that, I've got another one. Oh, off camera. There we go. Oh dear.
I think your Scarlet Witch should attack me.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Never mind. Right. Well, that'll be 5.
I
Then.
mean, you did get it on the biggest side, but I think I will take the 5 damage this time.
There you go.
All right. So 1 on the bag.
Oh, I should do scores. I've got scores. God, I'm all over the place.
And then 2, 3. Okay, well, I did get an action, and it's even misdirection. Maybe that'll be helpful. Oh, it'll be very helpful. Look at that. I can get a 3 cost and just put it right into the field.
What do you know?
Or I could get a 2 cost and put it in the field. And then have an energy left over. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a bolt and pay 3 for a wasp. And then misdirect it in for this sidekick. So it'll be a 2/2.
Uh-huh.
And then I still get to save an energy. Look at me.
Lovely.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Okay. One out. Of course, we're going to pull and roll Scarlet Witch.
I mean, the turn that I didn't get my combo, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
No, we're not, apparently.
Cool.
Oh, come on. Right, let's think about buying stuff. Let's look what Zack's got this time. Aha, he's got everything. Right. Whatever.
I do have a wild.
Whatever.
I don't really have much to do with it if I don't force attack.
I suppose I'll settle for that. What have I bought? Zach, tell me what I bought. Did I actually? Yeah, I did buy it. Okay, good.
You haven't bought Polaris or Firefly yet. Or
Uh-huh.
Blob.
Oh, I forgot about Blob. Blob's just there for decoration, clearly.
He's a
Uh,
great target for a force attack.
yeah,
That's for
I
sure.
did think that. So I thought, like, maybe not. Let's get that in the field for a start, and then, oops, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. So I'll get a Twinger and a Firefly.
Sure.
And then I'll do 1 damage to somebody. One of your characters. Whatever.
Okay.
And I will put that back there and I'll put it down. Right, there she is, little lady.
Oh man.
Back in the game.
All right, I'm gonna use this to pin a shiny ID badge on my Wonder Woman, so she is an official member of the Avengers.
Right.
Using the Avengers ID glove.
Fantastic.
But only briefly. All right.
Spider-Man's going to be very jealous.
Back to being Justice League again. Okay. Ooh. That is literally the combo. Okay.
Nothing's going to roll.
You were saying?
Actually, everything might roll.
Of course, the problem is now I can't field everything.
Excellent.
I do already have an Attune character in the field, so it's good to keep that. So if I can reroll her at level 1, basically my best shot here. I guess if she comes with double energy, I'll just buy another one. And she did. Okay. Oh no, Scarlet Witch is coming out next turn. Let's do that. We'll get this guy out in the field. I could sneak some damage through if I didn't care about Scarlet Witch next turn.
Nice to know I'm doing something right.
Let's see. Oh no, I can do it anyway. Well, let's just do that then. Okay, I'm gonna use Throne Break. I'm gonna ping Wonder Woman for 1. That lets me do that and prep a die. And then because I used an action, Wasp will get to use Attune, and so she'll deal 2 damage to one of your sidekicks.
Okay.
Do I want to do that? No, actually, you know what? Never mind. Don't do that. I just realized that she's only going to do 3 damage if she goes through unblocked anyway.
Yeah.
Because I could then ping off one of your other sidekicks. And then I was thinking that I could get West, but I'm only going to get the 1 Attune ping. So yeah, I guess I'll just do the 2 damage to you directly.
Cool.
And then she'll be a 3/3, but that's okay. I'll just pass turn.
Okay.
Save that energy.
15 to 18. I feel like I'm winning.
A little bit.
I don't have any characters in the field, but
we'll see how you roll Scarlet Witch this turn. That'll determine a lot.
That's quite important. There she is, top level.
Again?
Straight off the bat. you weren't expecting that, were you?
I wasn't.
Neither was I. No Twinger though. Oh, come on, Twinger, you're a sod. Got characters in the field, man. Zack's there with his energy in reserve. So if you want to keep taking 5 to the face. Yeah. So what we really want is Twinger on a 0 energy face. Or what's in the bag? Do we really need Twinger? Probably not critically. If it comes with 0 energy, it's not bad. Hey, hey. Right, so we'll switch that to a thingy.
Did you put a Throne Break die in the field?
It's not in the field. I haven't. That's my field. I'm
okay.
Just give me a break. So I switched that to a bolt using Mjolnir to pronounce it correctly, and put those in the field for those 2. Keep that because you're evil. And what can I damage? Anything interesting? Well, one of your. Oh, wait! I could damage that and ramp massively, couldn't I?
Yeah, but if it dies, you don't get to prep it.
I don't get to prep that, but I do get to prep 2 dice from that.
Yeah, that's true.
You
would get to prep 2 dice. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe better not to do that. Okay.
You should just not save that mask and just you save a bolt for a magic missile. And then you could prep very massively.
The thing is, I've got one. Actually, I think I might do that because I've got only one die in my bag, and I think it's actually better to prep two than one. Ah, call me stupid, but I'll just do it. I think. Although I could swarm, couldn't I? Potentially, perhaps. Okay, I'll do it to one of yours. It bounces, and I pull a
Okay.
die, and I pass priority.
Yeah, let's force attack Scarlet Witch.
Blink her back, bishop her
All
back.
right. I'm gonna ping your Twinga just because I don't want you to ramp. I don't want you to swarm.
Oh, that means I get to pull two dice.
Yeah, well, you get to prep a die.
No, two because of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You
oh well.
sure you want to do that?
No, I don't want to do
No,
that
no, fair
then.
enough.
All right. Never mind. All right. Stupid Scarlet Witch. All right, so one in the bag. And I've got Throne Brick coming up this turn.
You'll probably roll right through it.
And Misdirection. Oh, and Yanti. This could go well. Oh, it has so far. Okay, got to reroll that. And then energy-wise, I'm going to reroll. No, actually, I want that, don't I?
50,
Yeah, I think I'm just going to reroll this.
50-50 on the throne brick. No
I know.
show.
Come on. Yeah!
Ooh, boo.
And I have two Attune characters now.
Boo.
Yep. I'm going to use one of these and one of these. And I'm going to buy an Avengers ID card.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Throne Brick on your Scarlet Witch to do 1 damage.
Okay.
And I get to prep a die.
Okay.
And I get to prep that. And then I'm going to do one of the Attune pings from Wasp to now KO Scarlet Witch, because I get to do 2 more damage.
Okay.
And then my Yanti will deal 2 damage directly to you.
Okay. You have a half spent energy if you want.
I do have a half spent, but I don't think I can use it for anything. And that means Wasp is a 4/4 because I got 2 Attune damage, 2 Attune pings. And technically, Yanti is unblockable, but I don't think it's going to help me much, so I won't worry about it. No, you know what? I'm going to attack with my 4/4 Wasp.
Oh, yeah. 4/4 Wasp. She's got June. I like her. You've got psychics. 1, 2, 3. You've got psychics all over the place. You've got 4 psychics in the back. Oh, I'll take it.
All right. So you're going to go down to 12.
Yeah, 50 or 12. At least it'll be.
This will go at the end of turn because it's only got 1 left. All right, pass turn.
In fact, when you pass priority, not at the end of turn. Not that I was doing. Oh, I swore. My God, I wasn't really expecting that.
Oh, look at that.
And a Firefly. Okay, this is when Scarlet Witch nails. No, there she's back on the top face again.
Oh my God. I feel like this die is broken.
Excellent.
I mean, at the very least, you're having to pay to refill there.
Yeah, that's true. What's in the bag? That's going to be quite costly, isn't it? This is complicated. Ideally, I would like to have another, what's his name, Firefly, but I've got 3 in fielding costs.
I mean, look, you can pay 4 for a Polaris and 2 to field your Firefly, and then just not field Scarlet Witch, and then that'll set you up for lethal. So I think you want to do
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
that.
I'm having to sit on a mask every turn because of his stupid bloody black bleeding widow.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, you
It's
can
fine.
take the 5, I suppose, but there's gonna come a point perhaps where you're not going to want to take the 5, I guess.
You don't always have to take the 5. You just have to
or,
not roll Scarlet Witch on level 3.
well, yeah, there is that. If I re-roll that, surely it's going to get better. No, because it could have a fielding cost, so it's not always going to get better. The fielding cost would be 4. I could re-roll that. Oh, there's too many decisions here. I don't necessarily need throw and break particularly. I think 2 energy is probably. I think I'll just leave it at that. Hope to get a bit of that ramp, but let's try for that one. I think because I can switch that, or I could re-roll it. Ooh, no. Oh, okay. Bunch of energy. That seems pretty reasonable. So I'll field those for 3. Okay. You've got 1 question mark or something, so I'm going to keep that back. Let's not forget. And then I'm going to buy. Oh, I can do it. I think I can do this. I can buy a Firefly, and I can ping out my own Twingo, which means I get to do. Do I even need to ping it? I suppose if you fabricate it, it's not any kind of damage, so it doesn't trigger, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. You get to prep a die.
True. Why would I get to prep a die? Now I get to prep 2 dice, but.
Oh yeah, prep 2 dice.
I don't know if I want to do that. I might rewind time. That's good. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. I get to prep 2. Okay, pass priority.
Attack me.
No,
Scarlet Witch.
I won't.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, well.
He'll go.
At least all my stuff's cheaper. Be nice if I had 3 throwing bricks. Okay. Well, I can't re-roll that anymore, can I?
No.
That's.
After Nats, it's actually a bit of a relief not to have parallax in the game. I take back everything I said. I don't like parallax.
Wow.
Welcome to the big bag.
Okay, I'm gonna field that. I'm gonna buy a Yanti and 2 Avengers ID cards.
Oh my god. I'll never roll.
One of these actions is going to roll. And that's one of the reasons why I brought it. All right. Pass turn.
Let's do those. 2 of those. Ooh, look at that. Get in. Everything. Brilliant. No. Gosh, you've got a bunch of stuff. Big old bag. You're not.
Okay, it's all going to work out. I'm going to draw Wasp and 3 ID cards next turn.
I've just noticed you say wasp wrong.
Wasp?
You said wasp. Wasp.
I say wasp.
What the hell? Wasp. Wasp, I think you'll find.
I think we're saying it the same way.
No, you've got no ear for this at all, have you? It's wasp versus wasp.
It's not like I'm saying it wasp.
Well, practically you are, to my ears.
Jeez.
Wasp. Wasp. Right, so what are we doing here? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, Polaris would be good, but I can still do 8 damage to you. Be on 7. Well, that's probably the play, really, isn't it? Who needs Polaris? Not me. I could do with that for ramp purposes, I think, because I'm going to have fielding costs next turn if I ever roll them again. I could indeed buy Polaris. Not be a terrible thing.
I didn't roll any fists last turn.
Yeah, I know. Just haha.
I tried. No, I didn't try super hard. I could have rolled everything, but
I think the ramp from that would be kind of useful, probably, if it happens to come up. And I don't necessarily need 2 bolts. Well, in fact, if it came up, I would need another bolt. So let's keep the mask. That's always kind of useful. Well, actually, not this turn. So I could. No, I can't even force attack you, can I?
nope.
I'm going to reroll those.
That's what I bought early.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty decent. So, what we do, we field. Ooh, I'm off camera. I don't know why I'm off camera. Looking at your field. I just rolled that. I'll field that for 0. I'll field that for 1. After that, no, I don't particularly feel like buying anything else. Maybe I could buy a misdirection. That'd be terrible. I will throne brick something. Oh, I don't even need the bolt, do I? Because I can use. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. I could use the thrown brick to knock that out, and that would still work because it's non-combat damage. Oh, but then I wouldn't get to, as we've discussed already. Yes, gotcha.
You can prep even more if you do it the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. Quite like a misdirection in case I miss the roll on one of my, if I live this long, on one of my Fireflies, so I could get him back in the field, and I wouldn't have to pay fielding costs, which would be nice. And you don't have Scarlet Witch. Shall I do that?
No, I used to on this team. I probably should have left it on, especially considering all of my own thrown bricks you've bought.
I'm gonna have that. Is that still in use? I think that's still in use because I haven't done anything. No, that was fielding cost, wasn't it? Okay, that was the fielding of him. That's me buying a misdirection. This is me pinging something on your side which won't get knocked out.
Sure.
And I pull a die. And this is me pinging my own Schwinger and putting 2 more dice. Hello. Now I have a dilemma. Are you going to kill me? Are you going to kill me? You've got a massive bag, but you could just roll everything.
But I could kill you.
So I've got 2 choices. Either I fabricate these guys and I can do 8 damage to you, putting you on 7, which might make you wary of force attacking things, leaving me with a thin field where you have, well, not that much attack, to be fair. Yet. Or I could wait till next turn, and if I pull the misdirection, I could misdirect in a Polaris and just kill you like that. But that might very, very well not happen. So I'm just going to fabricate them because I want to do the damage.
All right. So
that's sorry to explain. That's 2 every. Oh no, wait, no, I can't because I didn't leave a bolt. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Right. You spent it all.
Decision made. Sorry.
Actually, I mean, you could have a bolt.
I could rewind it, but shall I just not get the misdirection?
No, I just mean you could have a bolt. You have a sight.
Oh, I could change that, couldn't I? That's leaving me with a pretty thin field.
Guy. So nice.
Pretty thin field that would be. Oh, screw it. No guts, no glory. I will do that. So that's 2 when there's a bolt in my reserve pool. I could have just done the Twinger later. Yeah?
I suppose.
I could have done it afterwards. Can I put that back? And the thing that I pinged
a lot of things going on here now.
The thing that I pinged my Twinger out with, I'll just do it after I fabricate. Okay.
Sure. All right.
So they're gone. He's gone.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. So each one of them is getting duplicated by Absorbing Man.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to take 8 damage and go down to 7.
There you go.
It's a 2-5 fabricate there.
It's a 2-4. 2-4.
Oh, okay. So,
So all I actually did was do the fabricate before I pinged the Schwinger, basically.
yeah.
Sorry for the confusion.
All right. Got a big bag here. 1,
Boo.
2,
Boo.
3,
Boo. Yeah.
4. Oh,
Boo.
see, all of it is good. We're gonna roll it all. Well,
Or not.
potentially not. Freaking Scarlet Witch. I knew it was gonna be a problem too. I thought I had a way of dealing with it.
I love that a 3 cost just because there's so much trouble.
I know, it's just. I mean, yeah, but if it hadn't been for that, I mean,
Well,
I would
ifs
have
and
done some
buts.
more damage. That's for sure. Probably shouldn't have attacked with this that one time. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this. Look at that. Well, there's something. Okay, we'll spend 1 to field. I will put you right there. We'll field a wasp.
A wasp.
Wasp. And then I don't know. I guess we'll just hold on to it. Pass priority, pass turn.
Right on. Yeah.
I mean, basically, my win con here is that I need to get an Avengers ID to roll with some Yantees out to have them unblockable.
Oh, there's one. And that, which is probably handy. That could be it, couldn't it? Between the two of them. I only need to do 8, 7. And I can misdirect in a Firefly before I have a pass priority. So all of that I don't even need. Is that reasonable? Is there anything you can do about it? I think so. Well, let's reroll them because I can reroll them. I don't really need that, but yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, field. Oh wait, maybe I can even do something like showboaty. Yeah, I can do that. Wait. Yeah, I can. Look. So okay, right. I think that's all right. And I can do. Oh no, actually, I need another shield. So I can't showboat completely. So I can pay that for a Polaris. A Polaris. I think. All right. Should on a level 1. I can misdirect in my Polaris. There you go. And remember to keep the bolt in reserve because that would be sad if I forgot to do that. And then I can, well, I can do the throw and brick shit, but I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to fabricate those with a bolt in my reserve to get another one of them, and that does 8 damage to you. And then I would bring, if I needed to do more damage, I would bring one of them back with Polaris' ability, paying a shield to bring it back on level 1, which it was on anyway. And then I would fabricate again. This time I'd get rid of Polaris, and that would do another 4 damage. I'd still have bolts.
All right, you got it.
Ah, that was surprisingly okay.
That's what happens when you don't bring control, apparently.
Yeah, the Black Widow was good. It was just Kate Bishop. You know me. I like a bit of direct damage. Direct damage means Kate Bishop. Huh?
Yeah, well, I was going for direct damage as well, but I just couldn't get it around Scarlet Witch when she kept rolling level 3. So.
Yeah, I was lucky on that, to be fair. Every first time, every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like me.
All right, well, I didn't get my throne bricks, and I didn't get any control. So it doesn't work as well as I thought.
So the conclusion is that old stuff is better than new stuff, I think.
We'll see about that.
Brilliant. Okay. Thank you very much, Zack, and thank you everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
See you next time.